Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cardinal 5, and today I just kind of want to give you guys a team update. I'm going to wait until the patch drops before I start posting gameplays. I have streamed some games on Twitch, so if you guys, want to watch me, that's probably your best bet. But even then, I'm just trying to get to the World Series, because I'm just not really having fun with the game right now online, unfortunately, with the PCI and the pitch speed issues. You guys can see my record in ranked seasons. I am 18-1. I'm doing okay, but it's just not very fun to play right now, and I don't want to be doing gameplay videos just complaining about it. But I do want to show you guys the team I have so far. It's a pretty good team. All these diamond starting pitchers I have, Sutton, Saberhagen, Morse, Felix Hernandez, Syndergaard, Gibson, Richards, Hamels, Hershiser. But unfortunately, like using a pitcher like Gibson, it's really hard to use him online because his best pitch is his fastball. And even has good per nines, but when the PCI is already a pretty big size and the fastballs are coming in slow, it's really hard to use a pitcher like this. So like a lot of the control pitchers have been really good. Hamels, Saberhagen's great, Sutton's great, Felix is good, the Hershiser's really fun to pitch with. So I'm just kind of mixing and matching and trying out different pitchers. This Kazmir's not too bad. So moving on to relievers, this is the bullpen I have right now. I really enjoy the Tony Watson. I bet his ERA is not very good for me, though. I have given up some runs with him, 3.44, because I do go to him a lot in crucial situations. But I really like his pitches. You guys get him by doing the Pirates collection, which isn't too bad. But I really like him. I also have Hader in there. I have a lot of good gold pitchers because I've done a lot of collections already. Got this postseason Ryan. Could be used for a long reliever. Closers. Right now I'm using the Rodney and the Lee Smith. The Lee Smith has probably been one of the most reliable cards in the game for me this year. He doesn't have like the best per nines for a closer. I mean, they're pretty good, but I really like his pitches. He's got that cutter forkball. The forkball acts kind of like a changeup or circle change, and his fastball he can get up to 99. So I really enjoy using him. Asuna's pretty nice. He's kind of like Betances except better control. And then I do use Betances as well because I just love his per nines too much. But like I said, hopefully they make those changes to the PCI size and the pitch speed, so some of these guys are a little bit more effective. Because right now it's just all about pitching to contact, and the PCI is moving on its own. It's just not fun. It's just a total crapshoot right now. But yeah, Diaz just got upgraded to gold. So yeah, I have a lot of good relievers. I don't have like Andrew Miller or anything yet. I feel like they're kind of overpriced. Moving on to catchers, I was using Molina for the longest time. I don't think he's a bad card, but I'm hitting absolutely awful with him. A 176 and 4 strikeouts doesn't seem like a lot, but for what his contact is, I feel like I'm striking out too much with him. I think I'll try him again once they release the patch, but he's a contact guy. That's what he is. He's a high contact guy, and right now that's just not a reliable way to play. So I kind of prefer using this Gary Sanchez, and I put him back in the starting lineup. A lot of this is grinding offline, but like when Gary Sanchez makes contact, the ball just flies, and I feel like he just, I don't know, for whatever reason, these power guys, like you don't have to square up a pitch perfectly, but when you do, it flies, and these contact guys are just the opposite. You square up a pitch perfectly, and you're not even getting line drive results. Like I'm not expecting home runs with these guys. I just want line drives. I also got this Piazza in the Posada, which I really haven't tried yet, but this Posada doesn't look too bad. I just think like a card like this Posada, until they fix the PCI size, I really don't need to use a card like that, even though he looks, he has very good attributes. First base, we got this Carew, which I'll probably never use. Again, a high contact guy. Been using Votto. I do okay with Votto. I think my average is only 255, but my on base is 350. I have 8 walks, 0 strikeouts, so he is getting on base. Again, it's kind of hard to evaluate some of these cards with the way the game is playing right now, but yeah, I really want to get that Star Jewel. I just haven't done so yet. I have this Cepeda, which I'll probably never use. I have 2 of them because the game bugged out when I was doing Conquest Extreme. And then sometimes I'll put Rizzo in there, but he's playing down today, so I haven't messed with it. I honestly think Bellinger is probably still my best first baseman because of his speed, defense, and he's just balanced versus lefties and righties. So Votto doesn't hit lefties as well. At least power-wise. So I feel like Bellinger also has the breaking ball hitter and the rally monkey quirk, which is nice to have. Votto has a ton of quirks as well. Road Warrior, Dead Red, breaking ball hitter, rally monkey, situation hitter. So yeah, it does have some good quirks as well. I mean, I just really like the speed and defense of Bellinger. Second base, I'm not really playing any of these guys. I'm playing my Cap over at second base. He's maxed out 89, and with like basic gold equipment, he's pretty much like all 90s for hitting, and he has like 80 speed. So he's definitely a beast. I'm glad I chose second base, especially after Machado just got updated. Otherwise, I'd probably be using Dozier or something, which isn't a bad card, but a card like Machado is way better than Dozier, so that's why I recommended you guys to, you know, do second base, maybe shortstop, or maybe a reliever. Moving on to third base, I have Kris Bryant, and his numbers are not good, but I do like this card. Again, I feel like cards are hard to evaluate right now, but he's kind of just hitting into some bad luck, especially against the shift. You can see he's not really striking out, but 4 home runs, 8 ribbies. His average is only 200, but I don't know. We're actually going to have to evaluate some of these cards once the patch comes out. Killebrew is another good card, a lot of power. This Edgar Martinez and Joe Torre I would not use online right now because power is king. And like I was saying before, like it don't matter how big your PCI is. It's already big right now, but you get these high contact guys, high play vision guys with huge PCIs, and you square up a ball. All it is a weak flat half time. It's not even really doing anything. Moving to shortstop, I use this Machado. Like I said, I think he's better than the Tulo right now. He's an absolute beast, especially defensively. It's just a fun card to use, and I am killing the ball with Machado, actually. Again, a lot of these are really small sample size, but you can see I have 7 home runs, 358 average, no strikeouts. He does have the shift on him. I don't know if it was like that before. Really fun card to use. I'm not a huge fan of this Hanley. I don't think it's a bad starter card, though. I don't know. Not a bad card. I don't know. I just didn't care for his defense and his hitting versus lefties. It's like I just couldn't do anything with him. But eventually we'll have Cal once they release the next program. I'll have a lot of the Immortals once they release the next program. The only left fielder I have in my lineup is Billy Williams. Sometimes I'll put JD Martinez in there. Like JD Martinez and Nelson Cruz are just absolutely awesome pinch hitters to have. And sometimes I'll put this Chipper Jones on the bench because he's a switch hitter, has, you know, enough power and pretty good contact, and he can play different positions. Center field is where we're stacked, though. We got Mike Trout, Matt Kemp, Larry Doby, and Del Murphy. We do have Mike Trout. I don't know if any of you guys knew that yet, but we do have Trout, and he is killing the ball. He has a 419 average, 14 home runs already. This is all online play. So 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. So he's absolutely killing the ball. Kemp, I'm not doing as well, but I know I'm going to like Kemp in the long run. He's got a 267 average, 343 on base, 5 walks and 0 strikeouts. So he'll be fine. And these guys are all good defensively. Doby, I'll start in right field. And if I face a lefty, I'll put in Murphy. I'll look at him a little bit. But Doby I'm doing pretty well with, 7 home runs. Fun card to use. He's pretty nice defensively. I'd probably put Trout or Kemp in center field over him, but he's nice. And this Del Murphy is just an excellent platoon card or a card to have on your bench. Or even if you started him, he's not a bad card. His defense is awesome, and he just does a lot of things well. I also have this Richie Ashburn, Adam Jones, Springer. This Edmonds card is also really good. If you don't have a better option, you can get him in a Conquest. Probably, honestly, the best Conquest card to get. Basic, Conquest Part 1, not the Extreme. In right field, I really don't have anybody. I mean, I have this 82 Babe Ruth who I use in the lefty events. We have, Slaughter and Adam Eaton. Got this All-Star Griffey. The only one I really use, though, is Nelson Cruz off the bench. So you guys can see my bench right now. And Nelson Cruz is a glitch, man. He just, for whatever reason, he's always playing up and he just kills the ball. I do not recommend playing him or JD Martinez in the field, though. They're just not good defensively. So I am having fun, using my center fielders and whatnot. I just wish the game was working a little better, so I can actually see which card I'm doing well with and whatnot. So hopefully we'll have the patch soon. But like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a team update video. I'm sorry I haven't been posting any gameplays. I know you guys have been asking. It's been a month. But I just started playing ring seasons because I was just holding off until they patch it, and I don't think it's going to happen this weekend. So we are up to 821. I just don't want to do any gameplays until the game is fixed, though. So I hope you guys can understand that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of my team, or if you guys have any recommendations, or if you guys, are having the same success or struggling with the same cards that I am. Please let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. This is card number 5 signing out. Peace.